Okay, welcome back. Apparently, due to some sad news, let's say, or recent sad news, we got sent back to the training ground for whatever reason. Apparently, we need more training. I would like to not agree with that, but I guess I have to. So, better. I don't even remember what this training ground was. So I have soybean seeds, I have soybean, this is not soybean, potatoes, and potatoes. So I have to do a little bit more training. Okay, so let's grab this soybean. Whoop, don't do this. Okay, so potato, soybean, then I have 5 soybeans here that I'm not using. Can plant 3, right? Then we should have a bunch of seeds for potatoes. I can plant you. And this gives me 4 potatoes, so I can plant you, and I keep 2. We still have food, we are fine. How is the... Why do I have 3 belts? How is the composition here? Not much carbon dioxide, which is not good. So I need to leave this running and this running, which will increase the temperature drastically. So I'm gonna go below 50, which is here. We are cooling quite fast, so I can go even more.
Temperature high.
Okay. And then we remove the overpressure of oxygen that we have here. How is it looks like when it's closed? It is looking like 7 kPa. I can blow you here. It's not 7, 70. Okay, that's much better concentration of carbon dioxide. I just need much more. Let's not go too aggressive and then we kill the plants. So it's cooling. It's below 40 already. But they like below 30. Push this down to 50 kPa more or less. Okay, so food-wise, I thought I was better in food-wise actually. This is wheat. Wait, what? Rip. Potato, 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 potato. So this is soybean, right? So soybean, soybean, soybean. Don't need weed. I switching bases like this is weird. I'm quite lost on what I was doing on this one. I was training for the ores, right? So okay, let's do some critical analysis. So what did I mess up on the last one? Right, or our previous I shall not fail his mission. I would say first, the 3x3 area was not super well designed in terms of the location of the device, especially the furnace in the front of the door. It worked, but it's annoying. Ooh, we quite don't have power on this one. My battery is basically dead. What was I doing here? Jeez, I thought this base here was better. Okay, we have resources. I think 25 is too much. Okay, going back to the base, right? So the 3x3 was not particularly super well placed. The furnace smelting setup was perfectly. It works exactly as it should. We get enough ores to do what we plan to do, so that part is good. The smelting is great. Second thing, so we hit up the auction, starting auction, right? So enter the room with the flare on, and then the flare hit up the auction. That was a terrible play. After that, do I have more steel? One. Just wonder if I want to be able to build my 3x3 with this. Okay, let's recap again. I'm losing track of what I'm doing. First day, look for mining, looks for ores, right? That was good enough. Manage the auction, lose 2 waste tank. The auction is the least of our concerns in terms of what's gonna run out first, right? So first thing that runs out is water. Saw that on the other training, let's say. Water is the first thing that you run out. Once you secure water, food is the second one. Of course, that doesn't mean you can keep wasting your waste tank. But the first 2 and 3 even, I would say, waste tank. It's pretty much good to go. Like, you don't need to worry about it, and I think I'm gonna do this on the next one. I won't worry about the waste for the 3 first one. Although you do need to have a close base to eat and drink at the night anyways, which is around on this. You finish the second waste tank to the third. So past that part, we did the smelting, and then we immediately closed the base and build a trading platform for a 7x7 with the 15 runaway. And we got water. We got food, but we didn't have money. I did bought some chocolate, but was not enough. So, oh great, storm, really? I was going to do a training outside, but I guess I do inside training. That's too small. Just because I put my code there. Yeah. Anyway. So the thing is, once you get the trader up, right, so that's the where everything derails, right? So I think I need to ration food and water until I have a big batch of both. So I was able to secure 70 liters of water, so I could stop ration water, but it was not ration food enough. Yeah. So that's one thing that I can actively do to counteract the randomness of the trader. The second one is growing plants faster. So the potatoes were literally growing. So if they were ready, I could eat the potatoes and that would be fine. Right. So why couldn't I have my potatoes ready in time? Because the room was hot. And it was hot because I made that mistake. But even if you don't do a mistake, as soon as you start planting, the plants itself like make heat somehow. So you need the cooling for the plants, no matter what. And using this guy here as the same cooling for the plants and the waste, I already proved myself loads of time that's not worth it. Another mistake we did was dumping out the waste at once on the oxygen tank, which took forever to cool down, and then I have to keep inside waiting for that to cool down. Yeah. So now that I'm thinking about this, two problems, right? I can't use this AC to cool down the greenhouse, and I also can't dump too much stuff in there. I might be able to solve both if I just control how much waste I put in here. Yeah. That sounds like a plan. I'm gonna have a ship anyway controlling this, so I could keep checking the temperature here. And if the temperature goes above like 30, 28, let's say, I stop processing the waste, which will give time for the AC to cool this down, which will cool down the greenhouse and not making it go burning because I dump 5 megapascals of hot waste here. Yeah, I think that will be interesting. So that will allow me to use the same AC that I have to keep the plants cool. Once this guy is full enough, right, like right now I have 10 megapascals at 20, so dumping a full waste tank here doesn't change anything. The issue is at the beginning. This is empty. You dump a full waste tank here at 180, and then that's 180 degrees on the plants. So that the issue is only at the start. Yeah, I think that will work. That will allow me to start plants earlier, use the same AC, which save resources and power and time. Are we done with the storm? Thank you. Actually, let me print the same materials that I need, right? So wait, can't you print outlet from here? Where do you print outlet? How do you write this? This is out total without H. Making outlet tier 1. Yeah, if you type it correctly, you can see it. So we have an outlet Then we need electronic printers, which is also here. Can't we print this in more than one device? That would be helpful. I guess everything you print from here. No, printer mod. It's to manufacture, whatever. Yeah, it's a different name. It doesn't have printer. Yeah, everything is from the outlet. That's annoying. So you keep printing. Let's use this space here. So what I usually have, like, is a 2x2, right? This is the standard for the food. And then this is the ground, which means this is the wall, right? And then the 3x3 start here. 1, 2, 3. So this is what I had, right? And that worked most well, I would say. I don't need to fully close this for now. You have battery? You do have battery. Okay, so I just need the foundation so I can build stuff. Oops. Let's not use the battery from the tablet. Let's use this one instead. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I can have like a better space there. Jeez, this takes forever to print. Right, printer. Guess I can plan everything with only one printer. They all take the same space, right? So won't be a big of a deal. So the issue when I put the arc furnace here is that I can't really pass, right? So the electronic printer is right here. I don't put it like this because I don't like stuff in the wall, right? So I put it like this, which led me to have the electronic printer right here, which was quite hard to work with. I wonder if I had like this, so this will throw the materials on the wall, which is not good. If I have like this, that would help. I guess I can have you one further. Oh, you can be there, right? So you can live with that tight stuff, tight space. I need at least 2 printers to actually see clearly. But what I'm thinking is having them like forward like this, and the other one pointing to this one. Like here. Yeah. Which would make me the other one right here-ish. Right, so I have one here, and then the other one's like right here. that won't fit, right? Because if I have one here and then one here, I can. Would that actually save me any space? Not really. I need to be able to actually see this, what I want to build. You guys can be off, right? So this is what? This is the electronic printers. We'll go for the pipe bender now. And I'm going to be needing more iron. One thing that I was missing is the furnace outside. Yes, so it is like this. If the arc furnace is not there, I could leave you like... So the arc furnace was like right here. It took this space. So if I have you little to that direction, I can freely pass here. And that gives me some clearance on this side as well. Yes, and I can do like this, and now I can actually see stuff here. Now I don't have the space for the furnace. So if I could have those two here, I could have the furnace here. I think I make this base worst. Yeah. Can I get one tank of something? I have that tank there, and I have you. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Because that's what I need to be able to pass through the door. Why this takes so long to print? Man, this could be much faster. Do we need to do any maintenance here? Not really, so you go here. You go here. Wood is growing. This should be keeping itself working really nice. Shower, never use the shower. Okay. You should be done. Thank you. Can I get the arc furnace? Of course, it's gonna also take 20 years to print, right? Don't get stuck in the hole. So let's see. If I have some battery, would really help. Wait, what? Why is a wrench? Wrong tool. Yeah, for space saving, this should be here. So if I have the furnace here, the thing is, if I put then like here, I have the same issue with the door, don't I? Yeah. Oh. No, I really don't like this. Furnace doesn't take the entire space, but the furnace is quite small. So I could move you one, which would allow me to move you one, right? And then it's free pass. Yeah. Okay, now it's better. Considering I can have the furnace here somehow. And still work with it and not having the ores in an awkward position that I can't reach. Well, if I'm gonna have the printer here, yeah, this is where the door was, right? Yes, so I close it like this. Tricky. Well, actually it was a good thing that the storm hits before I left my stuff outside. So to make the tool manufacture, I need more copper. Okay, that should be how you start with. The biggest reasons the furnace was right here is because of the power, right? So solar panel will be right here. So I have the shortest path to the APC, and then the APC with the shortest path to the furnace. That's why the furnace is here. So I don't spend too much time placing cables, and I can immediately go mining. Why, that's the idea. You pass now, but with a door here you don't pass anymore. Oh, I actually need to place a door here to have the same issue. Oh, great. So I could leave it. Now if I leave here I won't be able to insert anything. Would we have to be at least here? If I put it like this, right at the edge here, I can still click from here because I won't be blocked by this. Then I can have the furnace, not the furnace, this. Can I pass here? No. Needs to be one. Yeah, now I can grab the items from there. So if the furnace is there, you were there. You could be here. And I will probably have the exact same issue once the door is here. That's what I'm guessing. Then this is doable. Will be insanely a pain to work with, but it's doable. question was, can I paste both like here? Like, not that. Right here. It will give me this entire space, which is what I had, right? So I had
Hunger caution.
the locker here. I guess I print doors just so I can actually see how it will be. I need this. Oh, I have some frames here, thank you. I can use this frame. Okay, you are finally done. So give me some doors. And I can also make use of some pipes. Oh, I have a door right there. Yep. Oh, I have potatoes here. 5 potatoes, 4 soybeans. Okay, I can make another 4-star food, okay. Cables, that's what I was going to say. So you start with 50 cables. That's the constraint you have at the beginning. So it's not like you can go crazy on the placements. Okay, that should be everything I need. Right, so you have the solar panel right there. And then you go down right here. Then I have Tape C, then I have you. And it was going over the furnace. I guess instead of doing this, I could immediately go down here. That was the final location. But the thing is, I don't have a support here, right? And you have exactly the numbers of frame to make 2 more here for the furnace.
Power low.
But I guess it doesn't hurt if I print 1 more frame, right? Yeah. It's not 1 frame that will make me lose the run. So I guess I can start like this. Have the APC there and then the charger I put 1 over. Then I don't have to redo the door. Okay. Sounds good. So I place the door from the outside. So I'm placing on this frame. Let's make the door stick out and open to this side. blocks the thing. Yeah. Now that I'm going to... I was doing like this so the door doesn't get in the charger. So just to understand why I was building this such way. Now that we're gonna consider this frame here, the door could be on the other side, which means it can be on this frame, which means it will be here and might be allow me to pass without issues. I didn't charge the batteries again. What happened here? Okay. This is more or less what I did last time, but I didn't went over everything on camera. I only went over the smelting because I want to get the numbers right. But if you wonder how I get to the position I got in, that's how. And then I can just... not quite. I guess I'm gonna have to live with this issue. Can still jump over, right? Yeah, you can still jump over, so it's technically not... yeah, I could jump over. I don't really like to cheese the game by doing stuff like this, right? Because just teleport to your hand. You can jump over. You kind of can jump over. Of course, I was able to do once. Okay, yeah. Let's say in real life you would lift this guy up and then throw it there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So I'm liking this setup. Then one mistake I did was that this one I remember is when you connect to the outlet, you should leave the cable like this so you can continue later without having to cut the power. And this should connect all the way over here.
Hunger critical.
Yeah, would take me a few more seconds to run it all the way over here, but that won't be the end of the world. And I will have the cable ready so I won't forget to connect maybe. I need to make sure I remember to connect it, right? So it's in the center of the frame. Why is all in the way, man? Jeez, this thing is so big, it's all in the way. So it's right in the center, right? Like right here and here. Okay. Because I will be placing the furnace without those guys here. So I need to make sure I'm placing the right in the right position. Yeah, so solar, come here, charger, right here. Then I pass the cable all the way over there and goes mining. Then I smelt and I come back, and then when I connect the power, I make sure I put those two right in the middle, here and here. Then this guy, I could also leave it connected. And the only thing missing is the other one, which will be the last. The two printer will be the last thing, right? Having it here, this is what I was thinking. Having it right here. But that makes I need to push the cable all the way over here. If I leave you here, yeah, and then I have the same space I had before. One space here. I do the furnace here, and this is again in the way. There is no place where this is not in the way. But it's part of the issue, right? So you start with the oxygen tank, you need to take care of it. So I guess it can live here all the way until you get the filtration. Actually, it lives there. Yeah. That never mind. To the furnace, but then I don't remember having the issue with space here. Well, I guess I can put the active vent here. No way, what this looks weird. Seems like I have one more frame. Did I build a 4x3 and didn't realize? Might have been the case. Because the two printers is in the same place, and then here I have the other printer. And I could... No, I guess the furnace doesn't take enough space, right? So I can just walk here, yes. And then I work with the vents, and then here was the logic. Yes. And the filtration was here. And the door gonna have to be here anyways. Well, I could put the furnace here. Nothing would prevent me from doing this. And I could have the door like in the middle. No, the door here will be good enough. Having the door in the middle will be in the way from the furnace stuff. Not the furnace, the filtration. So this, I still have 21 cables left. I could connect all the machines, right? So if I want the furnace was here. What? Right, so come here. So this is the active vent right here. So which means this cable should go down like this. This is the logic. There's one more here. And then you go down like this. Yeah, it is enough cable to connect everything. Still have 5 cable left. Oh yeah, for the generator, right? So then you're gonna here 4, 3.
Hydration critical.
So I had the generator, 1 cable up here, so I can easily insert stuff there. Okay, I think that's good enough, right? So the only thing I'm missing for this is 1 frame and 1 cable. That's not a big deal, right? So 1 frame, 2 sheets, this is done, and then 2 cables, which is 1 copper. Yeah, that won't be an issue. I like it. Yeah, I won't say I like it. Then I do the same, I place a locker here, and then, okay, one issue that I had with that locker was the cabling. Yeah, so let's figure out the cabling for the door. Let's eat something. So a large battery here. Should be using it.
Health low.
I have this guy here, right? No, no, please. One potato, and then we need to first do this one, and then need 3 more. 2 more. What? Okay. This potato has more damage than this one. Than soybeans. Is growing poorly. It's because of the pressure, right? I close, you should be growing. Yeah, okay.
Oxygen low. Low pressure. Oxygen critical. Pressure critical.
Actually going to bring this guy, just make sure I have the right sizing. Why nothing has power? Oh, cable. So when I get to the furnace and the doors, I definitely can print 10, 20 cables more, no issue. And that extra frame is not really gonna... Look, I had to print a frame anyway to close the base, so... Okay, what I want to look at is for the airlock doors, right? That's what I want to check. Gold and steel. Because on the last one, the positioning of the airlock and the cables were terrible, and the pipe, and then never use them. Because I planned for this on the top, which means the pipe needs to be on the side and go like this. That's what I did. I did not like at all. It's working here in this, but this has a lot of space, and I put in the middle, not in the corner. Well, we know that we have enough time to do a bigger base, but I don't really want to risk it because you have the RNG of the traders, right? And the ores, like you might not find the ores that easy or this kind of stuff. So the active vent was here. I'm gonna please just make sure, and then I have you two connected, and then the furnace goes right with the opening on the other side, like this. Yes, this is where the furnace went. Yeah, you can pass here and then control. Okay. The filtration is right here. You would be sitting here. Because I do remove, like when you're closing the base, you are really running low on oxygen, right? So then you need to grab this guy, he live here, so you can easily fill your oxygen without having to go inside and cycle the vent. So if I want the airlock here, the pipes I can still have it on the top with the vent here. And the big vent I could place here instead of on the top. Like this, that's what I'm thinking. The cables will be on the ground. How can I gonna get the cables on the ground? Because here I can come with the cables from the top and pass through, and then go down, have the APC here, connect here, connect here, connect here, connect here. Yeah, then the cable will be on the ground already, and then connect here. So that would work. I just need to make sure it fits there. I know it fits on the top because I have that one there, right? But does it fit on the side? Or an electron? I gotta make me weld this. Didn't print 2 doors, but that's fine. Yeah, so you can live here. Then I can pass the cable from the top. So the cable can come from the top. I have the APC there, and these go down, connect to the doors, and then connect below here to this guy, and then continue here and connect to these other doors here. The only inconvenience is that if the APC is here, the active vent is here. I would have to get this cable from the APC, not from here, unless I put APC here. Yeah, it could be. The APC could just be here outside. Then this could be connected directly up here. Yeah, it won't be an issue. Because here will be the console, right? And then the gas sensor. So the only way would be to go around. That would also be possible, right? So go down, APC there. Yeah, APC has to be inside, because if you are run of power, you can use one of your 2 powers to power the door and then go in. And then I run the cable like this. This is the console, this is the gas sensor, and then I just go up here and connect to the active vent. Yeah, that's fine. At the point where you're doing this airlock, you already have enough cable to do all this. So with this, I don't need to pass in the frame like I did last time. This go up, this go here, and I don't need to worry about cabling in the frame, which means I can have the cable on the ledge, on the edge here, and I can have the locker Can I do this? I can, right? I'm gonna have a pipe crossing this. There is nothing prevent me from coming like this. My worry is here is the locker. So remember where the locker was, like in an awkward position forward because of the cable that was on the ground. So this will fix that issue. What does the locker fits here? Yeah, that will be the base more or less, right? Another question, can I get the oars here? Yeah, I definitely can get the oars here. This should be like this, and they will fall out here. Yeah, it's totally good. I have enough space for everything. I think I like it. Yeah. I quite like this one. Still have the same issue with the door here, but if I move this one here, I can't pass. And this is already too tight, the items will fall, and okay. So this is only to have a tighter build, so I know exactly where everything will go, so I can leave the cables prepared. Alright, so both cables will be right in the middle, and then this is right after the frame, the same here, just after the frame. So we have the ledge of the frame, and then we have like the frame has like a 3x3 internal grid, right? So you have like 1, 2, 3, and then you have the edge. So this is right in the first cell, and this is right in the first cell. This is it's not quite right. So this is the edge. This is not. But then I can use this as a reference, right? So is middle there? Is its middle there? 1 over, and just go there, yeah. And this one I can just connect, pass here. I would have 3 outlet, electronic printer, pipe bender. The tool manufacturer will be the last one. Yeah, this can be done later. And I will have this space free, so this guy can sit in the middle, so it doesn't take other way. Yes, yeah, that sounds good. So we do all this, close the base, do the smelting, get the traders. That's step 1. Step 2, do the cooling and run the pipe all the way to this room here. So we're gonna keep this room cold. Place the water and have the plants start growing. We could have enough carbon dioxide in the wastes at that point, I guess. I think that will be good, because then the only worry is water. The only resources that we can't really do anything about it on Venus is water. Fuel, right? So if you run out of fuel, you're done. Because you can't, like, you don't have any ice. The oxygen, if you have plants, we can cool down the carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, so we have infinite oxygen. Considering you managed to get there. The water is the only thing. Water, then from water, food for the plants. So in that way, I still need, depends on the trade, because water is the first thing that ends. And if I'm going to also use the water for the plants, if the water ends, the plants die, and then we both die. Okay. And we ration food and water until we have good supply of both. I think that's the best way I can avoid the randomness of the traders. You can get like food and water in the first 3 traders. If you are lucky enough, you get the ore trader, and then you sell the ores, and then you get money, and then you get food and water just after. It's possible, but you can't count on this. So we need to maximize how much time we have to find the right traders. The 7x7 with the runaways definitely help, because you get those 7x7 planes. Those are quite frequent, yeah. Okay, I guess that was not the best entertaining episode, but that's what I'm planning to do. I did said in one of the episodes that I don't like to do a tight planning, I just follow it for when I do a let's play. Well, this was before the brutal start conditions, so the normal start conditions you can do whatever you want, especially now that you have even more resources. So for that you don't need any plan, but for the brutal I think you can't do much without a concrete plan, especially in Venus where the heat is constant, right? So at least in Vulcan you have less heat during the night, which you can also use the atmosphere for fuel. And you can kind of make water, but I guess I can kind of make water here also.
Hydration critical.
But I can't cool it down, right? So where Vulcan you also wouldn't be able to cool it down. I guess the main difference between Venus and Vulcan is that you have cold night, which gives you more time, but only more time for the waste tank running out. Doesn't give you more time in the food or in the water. That regards will be the same, yeah. Anyway, let's not try to compare both plants. Uh, yeah, I guess I'm going to have to do another run. Because that's not easy at all.
Power low.
Which I won't complain. One other thing that's like you lost the wish of playing the game over time, for me at least, is that you just didn't have enough pressure to worry. So just play in any way you want, and that would work. You could do like 20 mistakes, more even. And when I first started playing in the moon, I was the constant pressure of, okay, I need to make potatoes and grow food, and I'm gonna die because I don't have food, because I didn't know how to play the game. So that was what kept me playing. I don't really enjoy just keeping on creative and build team bases and make it look beautiful, so that's not my thing. I like that pressure. Of course, this pressure is quite insane. Too much, let's say, but in a good way. Anyway, so I guess that's it. Just out loud thinking on how I should approach it next time. So the change, if we summarize, the change will be: don't make the mistake with the flare. The positioning of the machine will be slightly different, but that won't make too much difference in time, in terms of time. We're gonna maximize food and water with rationing a little bit, and gonna try to grow plants earlier by using only one AC. So I need to make sure I control my waste input into the cooling. That's the only thing that I have to do differently. So, and I'm gonna do it from the filtration itself. Yeah, so whatever ship is controlling the filtration will have an extra check on the output, which should be super easy to do. Right, so the filtration, just check for the pressure, and then to see if I have something on the inside. Now we're going to load on the filtration the temperature, the output, and we only allow it to work if the temperature is below 30 degrees. So say if it's less than, so R1 and 293, this is 20, so third will be what, 103? Wait, 303. I don't know if the math works that way, but we can just look at their configurator. That's the best thing to do math for you. So you are at 29315, which is 20 exactly. Then I go 30, and now you are 30315. Yeah, okay, so it's just 10 more. There's no fancy math. So load the pressure in the input, load the temperature on the output, and then instead of or, that's gonna have to be an and, right? So, and both are met, so I have something in the input and my temperature is below 30 on the output. I'm allowed to run the filtration. That would control, so I won't overheat my cooling system. Yeah. I would say I can test it, but now it won't do anything because this thing is full. So it will keep the temperature quite well. Okay, I guess that's it. I'm gonna have to prepare for the next run. Deal with the frustration and then keep going. So, thank you very much and see you in the next one.